Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Podcast, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
All right, let's get to some of the stocks on the move. I'm Carol Massar, along with Matt Miller, and with us is Bloomberg News cross-asset reporter Isabel Lee. Where shall we begin?
We shall begin with Tesla. Shares are higher by more than 5%. So this is interesting because shares jumped after Tesla posted a less dramatic decline in vehicle sales than most have expected. So investors are really trying to find the silver lining. They're saying that maybe the bottom is in. So Tesla saw its global sales tumble 13%. That's for the second quarter in a row. So this really leaves Tesla in a deep car deficit to overcome in the second half of the year. So sales were expected to be boosted by the redesigned Model Y, but its tail lineup just really lost ground to rivals in China and the US. I mean, we have Waymo in the West Coast, and a lot of my friends, Emily Grafeo, have been saying that. Love it. It's great. I haven't ridden one.
Love it, love it, love it. Tesla shares, ticker TSLA, but they're up about 5%. So, because it wasn't just as bad as everybody expected.
Yes, and I guess you just have to find a silver lining. And we know that Tesla is one of those stocks which have really such a loyal following.
You're also looking at Nike, NKE, Lululemon, LULU, Gap. What's Gap now? GPS? GAP. They changed it.
It used to be GPS.
Yes,
oh,
I know.
Really?
Yes, true.
Yes.
So anyway, you're looking at these stocks whose tickers I have all duly spelled out. They're all gaining, I would guess, or they were gaining initially on the Vietnam treaty. What does it look like now?
They're still in the green. Those are furniture and apparel stocks. And thank you for naming the ticker. So we have Trump saying that Vietnam will pay a 20% tariff on all goods headed to the US. So this is a level again higher than investors are expecting. We have Vital Knowledge saying that this is better than the reciprocal rate applied to the country in April, but it's still fairly elevated. Although we have Truist saying that, this latest guidance of companies ranges largely embed the 10% rate. So they do expect some downside to many outlooks. But for now, stocks are in the green. All those, Nike, Lululemon, Gap, and Williams-Sonoma, WSM.
Yeah.
They're all in the green.
It makes sense, right?
I'm a huge fan of Williams-Sonoma, but I did not know they made a lot of their gear in Vietnam. In fact, I go there and pay the high price because I assume it's made in America stuff.
What do you buy?
I buy a lot of things for cooking, right? And I know, like, if I get Le Creuset cast iron pans, they're not made in the U.S. But otherwise, if I'm paying a big price, I want it to be, made like high quality stuff by workers in Minnesota.
You're paying for overhead costs, the rent in Columbus Circle. Where are they? Am I making that up?
Columbus Circle, they have a big place.
Exactly.
Yeah. All you have to do is turn it over. It usually tells you where things are made. I'm just telling you.
Fair point.
One more. CNC is the ticker.
Health insurer. That's Centene.
Kill.
This is really, I think, the stock of the day. Shares are plunging the most on record since they IPO'd in 2001. So basically, the company shocked investors when they reviewed their profit outlook on rising risks from Affordable Care Act plans. So Centene appears to have been really caught badly off guard by the impact of government actions. And again, of course, this is an ominous sign for investors because the purpose of insurers is to price for risk. But lately, they've been blindsided by those very risks. So you see shares dropping by 40% today. And others are also affected. Molina, Oscar Health. So the industry is just really badly beaten.
The Stock Movers Podcast from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.